hello, collective. Thank you for being here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's see what the current vibes. Yeah, the current vibes is you are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. You are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. I see your haters, your ops, your Decepticons. They are meeting up for that. They are meeting up to discuss their next steps when it comes to you. Yeah, I feel these are people who feel like your existence is dangerous, your existence is lethal. I mean, you are a threat, baby. You are a threat because you broke free. You break free from their emotional leash. Yeah, you broke free from their emotional leech, and these people now are more like seeing you becoming a role model without signing up for it. Yeah, they mocked what they couldn't measure. That's the current vibes. These are people who mocked what they couldn't measure. Let's see current vibes on this. You are becoming a role model without signing up for it. Mm, I feel these are people whom you no longer want to be in connections with. I feel you may be withdrawing your energy from these people. These are people whom you may not be interested in engaging with. Yeah, these people, I feel they may have took you through hell. These are people who were unhealthy for your mental and emotional health. These are people who are toxic. I feel these are people who have these delusions, this nasty behavior about them. These are people who love to get away with with nonsense. I feel these are people who believe their own lies. Yeah, right now it's more like they see you not wanting to associate yourself with them. You are not up for their cloud chasing tactics. Oh my God. You're not up for that. Yeah, these are people who are more like cloud chasing. Yeah, right now it's more like these people, they are seeing the sky as being balanced. I feel they are going through spiritual court. Yeah, I feel these are people who are going through spiritual court with justice being here. You know, these are people who are on and off. They are going through their own. Anyway, let's see some more. Exactly, these are people who are very much unhealthy for your health. These are people who are very much delusional. These are people who would lie for the sake of lying. These are people who love to triangulate, who would love to even do smear campaign, even on people whom they don't even know. People would just see you and think, oh, I grew up with collective. I think I know collective. Collective is like, people who are just toxic. Yeah, these are people who are very much trapped in their own mental prison. These are people who are stuck, you know. Yeah, I feel these people, your light triggers them, you doing you going after whatever you want to go after, you being happy with yourself. I feel your light is triggering these people's demons. Yeah, I feel you are triggering their inner child. You are triggering their inner child. These are people who are reflecting and realizing they actually neglected themselves. They actually made wrong decisions. These are people who may be feeling like they actually settled. You know, yeah, right now it's more like these are people who are watching you chasing your dreams, chasing what's yours. I feel these are people who see you as very much resilient. Yeah, you are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. Yeah, I feel you may also be in denial about this, not wanting to face reality and be you being in your own element, you loving to be yourself like the way you used to. You may also be in denial about this, but then I feel like you are right now more like blending the opposite, the old you and the new you. You are more like integrating the whole, transformation. Yeah, right now it's more like the, things are happening in real time. There's no need to refuse anything. Any transformation that's going on, there's no need to refuse it right now. Yeah, but I feel like things are working out, things are happening. Continue pursuing whatever it is that you are doing, continue going after your goals, you know. Yeah, I feel unexpected changes are coming for you. I feel it may have been also you creating your own opportunities. I feel it brought in a lot of unexpected changes, and people were not expecting that. Yeah, I feel right now unexpected changes are also coming your way. Yeah, now is the time. Now is the now is not the time for you to play around. Now is not the time for you to waste your time. Right now, just utilize your time. Focus on things that are actually uplifting you. Yeah, do not self-sabotage. Yeah, you have somebody or people. Yeah, do not allow any self-limiting beliefs or any conflicts to get in your way right now. Do not allow any, whether it's internal or external, any clashes to get in your way right now. Right now it's more like be more uh, creative. Utilize that edge, that passion of yours towards your creativity. Right now it's more like the skills are being balanced. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes. You may not be talking about a lot of things. You may be more like keeping some of the things to yourself. Yeah, but anyway, I see you. Yeah, you are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. Yeah, I feel people who feel uh you have people who feel left out in the cold. You have people who feel like you no longer want to be there. I feel these people, they know that you don't want to be there. You're not looking back. You understood your differences. Collective, however way you're doing things, you bring happiness to a lot of people. You teach people how to be themselves. You have this devotion about you. You make you have people that when they think about you, like, they smile. They feel complete. Sunday can't wait to come see you. Yeah, you are so being watched right now. You are very much watched. You have people seeing you as a mirror. You're like a mirror to a lot of people. You are like a mirror to a lot of people right now. Yeah, you are not wanting to engage. You are good by yourself. You are good by yourself. You know better. There's no need. You have this inner wisdom. There's no need to lie to yourself and engage in nasty things. Yeah, in community. I know you are engaging in your own tribe with your own tribe. Yeah, and I feel you are so respected. You are so respected for that. People are watching you growing and leaving things behind that doesn't serve you. And yeah, those who did you dirty, they are in regrets, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've been toxic. Oh, these are community. This is a community of toxic motherfuckers. These are community who are very much delusional. Look at them. They are saying delulu. Yeah, they see you as very much in control. That's how they view you. They see you as very much in control. You know what? Collective, you come off as a mama figure or daddy figure, whoever I'm talking to, you got it all figured out. It's like you are in a steering wheel. Yeah, you've let go, you've moved, you've withdrawn your energy. Look at you. Yeah, everything is, I feel the past, yeah, with this denial being here, it's more like the past, it's now having to, the energy is shifting, the past is shading away, both for you and the other, these people that are watching you. I mean, judgment is here. They're gonna have to watch. They're gonna have to watch you grow, watch you elevate. Yeah, these are people who are more like, oh, they just can't believe, they just can't believe how disciplined you are. It's more like, oh my god, collective is way too disciplined. Look at collective. You are so disciplined. you are so disciplined and it gets people in their emotions. Oh my God, your boundaries. You don't even have to say a lot, not like the Queen of Swords. You are like the king. Just your look is enough to get people in there to be upright. Just your look is enough to make people stand upright. You know what? Yeah, look at you, collective. You've defeated the enemy. You've defeated the enemy. You are way too enlightened. You are way too enlightened. Let's see some more. With the needing time here. With the needing time here. Look at you. Something is coming. Unexpected changes are coming. Yeah, I feel time will bring things that will make you more confident. With time, I feel with time it's more like you grow. With time you became more sexy. You are so good. With time you matured. It's like with time. With time, oh my God, look at you, collective. With time you became so sexy. I feel like you're growing like wine. You're aging like wine. Oh my God, collective, and you're so shiny. Collective, this is good vibes. Hence, you are becoming the role model without you signing up for it. Yeah, you are so in this. I feel this is your time. Right now is your time. Right now it's more like it's your time. You look so good. You're uplifting. You're empowering. You're at peace. Look at you. Oh, collective. You've unlocked something within you. You are so in the driver's seat. You're sitting pretty. You are sitting pretty in your creative space. You are sitting pretty in your creative space, in your femininity. You are being practical. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's becoming practical. Look at you. You've healed a lot. You've healed a lot. There's a lot of eyes watching you in any way. There's a lot of eyes fixated on you and your victories and your success and how focused you are. We have eyes on you. Yeah, I feel whatever you're doing is such a beautiful thing. Yeah, with finality being here, it's more like now. La, la, la. Yeah, people are just, all they can do is watch. Your light is so triggering. Your light is triggering the demons. Like your light is way too triggering. Yeah, continue building, continue working on yourself. You are such an inspiration. You may have a lot of people talking shit, envying, whatever, but it is what it is. Yeah, continue manifesting, being routinish, being routinish. Yeah, the world is turning into your favor right now. The wheel is turning into your favor right now. It's more like you've learned a lot of lessons, collective. Yeah, you got people very much conflicted. You got a lot of people very much conflicted. Let me turn this off. Uh, okay. Yeah, let's do some more on this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you have a lot of people saying that no, you don't want to blame anyone for anything. It's more like you are very much taking blame for your own responsibilities. You have enough wisdom. You don't have to. Oh, you don't have to reconcile where you don't. I feel you don't need to look back at the past. There's nothing back at the. There's nothing for you at the past. There's nothing. Right now you are very much in your purpose. Right now you are very much in your purpose. Trust your inner voice. It's always guiding you correctly. Trust your inner voice. Right now you may be alone, but then never mind that. Use your wild imagination. Use this time wisely. You improvise on this time. Use this time wisely. Yeah, and nurture your creativity. Nurture and embrace your creativity right now. Yeah, collective. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who may have uh, been resilient. You may have persevered a lot. And I feel you have a lot of people whom have witnessed that. They've seen you going through it all. They see you turning lemons into lemonade. Yeah, you sitting beautifully in your right element, you know. Yeah, I feel you come off as this limitless being. That's how this community of people seeing you. These toxic people are seeing you. You come off as a very much as a limitless being. It's like you know how to bring things from the 5D to the 3D. You know how to create new opportunities for yourself. You know how to create new adventures for yourself. This is how these people are seeing you. Yeah, these people who see you are in this rebirth. You've created new beginnings for yourself. You cut off the old. These are people who sees you've cut off the old. You are in this new rebirth. You've renewed yourself. Yeah, pretty much. I feel these people, they may even be loving you and your humor. You have people who love your humor. Your humor is so light-heartedness. You bring this light-heartedness to things. Yeah, I feel you're somebody who's always positive, motivated. Yeah, this youthful person. You have this youngness about you. Yeah, you have people feeling like you faced your fears and you are so confident. I feel you come off as very much courageous. You come off as very much courageous right now. Let's see some more on them seeing you've grown. I feel these are people who are trying to be in denial. They are trying to run away from the reality, but reality is, hey, collective has elevated. That's reality. Collective energy is on another level. These are people who are watching you becoming a role model without you signing up for it. You know what? Yeah, you've released the doubts. They wanted you to move with doubts. They wanted you to move with certain. They wanted you to be worried, not knowing who you are, always second guessing yourself, always coming to them for validations. These are people who are trying to do that. It may have ran on for quite some time, but I feel like you've left it behind. Right now it's more like you you correct yourself. You tell yourself what is it that you have to do. you know yeah, these are people who see you've integrated, you've blended your past and your new self. You've blended your old self and this new self. It's more like you are patient with yourself. It's more like you are bringing new perspectives. It's more like you are moderating things. Yeah, these are people who sees you are very much gentle. you know mm, it's more like that. You've let go of self-doubts. You now know better. You now know that you are protected. All they can do is grief. All they can do is grief because they didn't know how to appreciate you when they had an opportunity. All they can do is grieve. Yeah, continue challenging yourself right now. Continue challenging yourself. Yeah. I feel you're somebody who loves to adapt. You are somebody who loves to adapt a lot. You take challenges as the best way to learn. Yeah, I feel you are not scared of challenges. mm. Yeah, I feel you're somebody who loves to uh, always do something for your own soul's growth. You're somebody who may have let go of guilt a long time ago. You've let go of things that can't happen. It's like when somebody comes and say no to you, you are like, hell no to me. You are projecting no to you, but yes to me. I'm gonna do it and I'm going to show you. And right now it's more like that. You are doing it for yourself, and I feel like it's working out. It's working out. Your self-esteem is on another level. You are on fire, baby. You are on fire. I feel you have this charisma about you. Yeah, I feel right now you are doing a lot of things that are very much nurturing for your health. Yeah, right now I feel you may be doing a lot of things that are very much nurturing for your health. Yeah. With time and you being this hot mama. Oh my god. With time and you being this confident. With time and you being this magnetic. You're so attractive, collective. You have a lot of people regretting right now. Oh, these are people who just can't change the past. They feel like they can't change the past. They used to treat you like I don't know what, they used to treat you so low. They used to look down on you. These are people who enjoyed, minimizing you. Right now, they still feeling like them, they are doubting themselves. They feel like they are not worthy of your time. They are not worthy to be in your energy. These are people who are more like, they're so regretful. They're so regretful, remembering how they pushed you away. Yeah, these are people who feel guilty. Because I feel these are people who feel like if you were in their life, you were gonna help them with their soul's growth. Right now, it's more like they feel left behind. Yeah, these are people who sees uh, you are very much confident. You have this self-esteem, you've accepted yourself, and you know how to balance things. These are people who more like seeing that, and I feel you are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. It's more like, hey, collective, what are you doing out there? I don't know what is it that you are doing, but whatever you be doing, clearly it's impressing a lot of people. Yeah, it's something of love. It's something of love. I feel this something of love, and you are somebody who loves to practice love wherever you go. I feel you are somebody who always nurture other people's cups. You are somebody who always more like water other people's cups. Your presence on its own, it changes the environment. Your presence on its own, yeah, you bring change to the environment, to the situation, and also you've changed. Yeah, I feel I'm talking to somebody whom is in the right path right now. You are in the right path. You have people who are feeling like they are happy whenever they think about you, because you are way too devoted. I don't know what is it that you are devoted in, something that you are doing that's triggering some other people's demons. Yeah, you have people who are triggered by whatever it is that you are doing. I feel these are people who want you to be challenged when it comes to your material wealth. I feel these are people who are so jealous. Yeah, you have people who are more like wanting you to be challenged, but hey, you are the practical woman. Either way, you are the practical woman. You are very much grounded. Look at you. You are very much grounded, and you don't blame anyone for your responsibilities. You are taking care of your responsibility. You have people who are watching you taking care of your responsibility and being practical. You have people who are watching you being the star. You have people who are watching you, empowering and uplifting others. You have people who are watching you, yeah, pretty much getting away with whatever you want to do. That's all they can do. They are watching you getting away with whatever it is that your heart desires. They are watching you getting away, and they are so heartbroken, because they are not a part of it. All they can do is stalk. All they can do is stalk you. There's nothing else they can do. Yeah, with abundance being here, it's more like, oh, you have somebody watching you from far. Yeah, I feel you have somebody watching you from far. I feel there's somebody who wants to bring something for you to you. I feel there's somebody who wants to bring in something towards you. Whoever this is, this somebody who sees you, um who is slowly coming your way. I feel it may be this community, it may be this twin flame, connection. But I feel this somebody who was toxic. This somebody who was toxic. And I feel however way you may have prevailed, however way you are doing things, I feel is you are becoming a role model without you signing up for it. This somebody who's more like, they're watching you move into calmer waters. There's somebody who's watching you move into calmer waters. Oh my God, there's somebody who wants to come in and out in your life. Oh my God, there's somebody who's more like, they're so fiery. Yeah, there's somebody who's way too confident. There's somebody who's way too bold. Yeah, they see you as this visionary. They see you as this natural leader. You know what? Yeah, with you adapting to changes. Yeah, a lot of people I can't believe how brave you are. I feel people may have underestimated you. People may have thought that you are such a sweetheart. You don't know how to stand your own ground. I feel people may have thought that you are weak. People may have thought that they can treat you however way they may have treated you before. Yeah, I feel right now it's more like you come off as very much healed. You come off as very much matured. Yeah, and it's more like you are bringing in unexpected changes. You are bringing in unexpected changes to situations. Yeah, you've turned your traumatic experiences, your painful endings into something else. Yeah, and people are more like watching that. Oh my God, you've let go of these people. You've let them behind. You know what, collective, you got tired of even stringing them along, but clearly your enemies now are looking up to you. Seems like it. Your attackers, your ops, your deceivers, yeah, they are now looking up to you. You are now the role model. Look at the plot twist. This is such a plot twist right now. Oh my God, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah, you have people wanting to come kiss your ass. Yeah, you have people wanting to come kiss your ass. These are people who are seeing you being doing something that you love. I feel you're doing something that more like that's close to your heart. Something that you are passionate about. Whatever it is that you are doing, that's something that you love. That's more like your dream. That's your goal. Yeah, let's see some more on them regretting on seeing you this hot, on them regretting on seeing you this. It's more because you did it yourself. Nobody brought it to you. You had to build yourself. People wanted to break you. Within time. Now it's everything is unfolding because I feel you were in this energy for quite some time. You were in this energy of being the hermit, of being in isolation. Right now it's more like you've healed enough. You are now in this energy of being the queen of swords, and I feel like people are so regretful on however way they've treated you. You have a lot of people who don't believe a time like this has came. These are people who are more like they wished on your downfall. Yeah, these are people who see you as very much cold. They are very much attracted to you, believe me. They're attracted to you. They see you as confident. They see you as fiery. They see you as somebody who has the zest for life. They see you as creative. I feel like, the queen of wands. Yeah, she knows how to steal the shine. Yeah, people see you that way, but then also you come off as this cold. You have this poker face. You cut off the bullshit. I feel people are so regretful because they know they are the ones who sent you to this energy of being the queen of swords, right? Yeah, you come off as very much cold. It's like you are clear. You are clear with your boundaries. You are clear with your mindset. You are direct with your communication. You are not biased. It is what it is. You got the receipts. I feel I'm talking to somebody who's more like very much intelligent. Yeah, that's how people are viewing you right now. You are the combination of both, beauty and brains. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's more like it. You got the beauty and the brains. These are people who sees you trust yourself. You trust yourself way too much, and they're so regretful. They feel left out in the cold. They feel left out in the cold. Yeah, they see you trust yourself way too much. Yeah, these are people who see you are more like the divine feminine. Yeah, you are the divine feminine. You entertain things of the of god. Yeah, you entertain things that are actually more like uplifting you. Yeah, pretty much you can see through people. You have this inner knowing. That's how they view you. That's how they view you. Yeah, right now it's more like you adapting. I mean, yeah. Hmm, how did this card come here? Okay, let's leave it. Yeah, you've ascended, collective. You are in a new phase. You've left people with their childish ways. You are more looking into yourself, I feel it's all coming from within. You're more looking into yourself. You've left the delusions, and the childish behavior behind. Continue protecting yourself. Yeah, you know I feel fairness is coming your way. Oh my god, fairness is coming your way, collective. Fairness is coming your way. These are people who are very much childish. They are way too childish. Mm, I feel it's more like they are more affected by their childhood. Yeah, they're affected by more their childhood. However way things may have been going, they want them to remain. Yeah, pretty much you are ascending, and you have this innocence about you. Yeah, right now, yeah, with them watching you, seeing what that you don't longer, it's like you've reached a finality. You no longer want to reconcile anything. They are watching you, they are invested, watching you practice in love. They see you do things of good, you do things that are beautiful. They are watching you, babe. Believe me, they are watching you being in your purpose. You see, whether they like it or not, the sun is gonna shine. Yeah, they are watching you being in your purpose, pretty much, and it's getting them in their emotions. It's getting them in their emotions, because they find you very much mysterious. They find you very much mysterious. Look at these people. These are people who are trying to attack your spiritual beliefs way too much. These are people who are trying to attack however way you do things way too much. These are people who are trying, to attack your success altogether. Yeah, they were petty, they were impulsive, they were doing things without thinking, and they got to find you very much disciplined. They got to find you very much disciplined. Yeah, look at you being creative, sitting pretty, being connected with the body, mind, and soul, loving on yourself, juggling what you got to juggle, making things happen. Yeah, that's all they can do is watch. Right now, that's all they can do. Thank you, and let's meet on the next one.